Power on. Point 1. Main system power on. The main system power switch is located on the control panel in engine control room. Confirm the system could safely start, and then switch on the main power of Bwms. Point 2. Rectifier power on. 1. Turn on the power switch inside the rectifier cabinet. 2. Check if all the individual units are working well. 3. Switch the control button of rectifier to remote mode. Point 3. Control cabinets power on. 1. Turn on the power switches on system control cabinet, motor control cabinet, remote control cabinet, etc. PLC and HMI will be started. 2. Choose local or remote control mode with the switch on system control cabinet. 3. Select language from the control panel on system control cabinet. 4. Click the Auto button on the control panel to enter the auto control mode. 5. Power on the control boxes of pre-filters and switch to local control mode. If they're control box for main filters, control box should be powered on and switched to auto mode. 2. Check valves. Point 1. Switch main pipeline valves. Point 2. Check valves on inlet pipe and dosing pipe of EDU. Point 3. Check valves on TRO inlet pipe and AFU drain pipe. Point 1. Switch on main pipeline valves. 1. Switch on main pipeline valves on valve control panel. Switch main pipeline to ballasting mode. 2. Open inlet valve of AFU. Close bypass valve of AFU. The ballast water could be primarily filtered by AFU. 3. If the inlet valve and bypass valve of AFU are manual, then these valves should be operated manually. Point 2. Check valves on inlet pipe and dosing pipe of EDU. 1. Open the inlet and outlet valves of water booster pump. Please close these valves, which could offer standby for each other to avoid inner loop. 2. Open the inlet and outlet valves of pre-filter. Turn the manual drain valve of pre-filter to 50% open position to make sure enough flow rate of EDU inlet during back flushing. 3. Open the bypass valve of heat exchanger and close heat exchanger's inlet and outlet valves. Attention! When the water temperature is lower than 5 degrees, the heat exchanger should be launched. Close the bypass valve of heat exchanger, open its inlet and outlet valves, and open corresponding steam valves. 4. Open the inlet and outlet valves of dosing pump. If there are 2 dosing lines to pump room and APT, do not forget to switch the valves. If there is any valve between dosing pump to main pipe, please open them all. Point 3. Check valves on inlet pipe of TRO and drain pipe of AFU. 1. Choose the required sampling line according to ballasting mode. Open the inlet valve of TRO sampling pump. 2. Open the TRO inlet and backflow valves. Adjust the backflow valve according to the actual conditions to ensure the flow rate and efficiency of sampling. 3. Open the inlet and outlet valves of sludge pump and also the drain overboard valve. Make sure the pipeline's patency to ensure AFU back flushing performance. 4. If sludge pump get water from sludge tank, Check if the sludge pump needs to fill with water first. 3. Check air supply. Point 1. Check air supply of EXTRO. Point 2. Check air supply of sampling pump. Point 3. Check air supply of pneumatic valves. Point 4. Check air supply of pneumatic filters. Point 1. Check air supply of EXTRO. 1. Open the air inlet valve of EXTRO. Adjust the air pressure regulation filter to keep the air pressure at 3 to 4 bar. 2. If there's no observing window on EXTRO, ensure the green lamp being on. If there's observing window on EXTRO, ensure the 3 green lamps being on. Point 2. Check air supply of sampling pump. 1. Open the air inlet valve of pneumatic sampling pump. Adjust the air pressure regulation filter to keep the air pressure at 2 to 3 bar. 2. Adjust the air pressure according to the actual conditions to ensure the sampling efficiency of GRO. Point 3. Check air supply of pneumatic valves. 1. Open the air inlet valve of pneumatic valves. Adjust the air pressure regulation filter to keep the air pressure above 6 bar. 2. Pneumatic valves mainly arranged on inlet and outlet of AFU, drain pipe of sludge pump and outlet pipe of dosing pump. Point 4. Check air supply of pneumatic filters. 1. Open the air inlet valve of pneumatic filters. Adjust the air pressure regulation filter to keep the air pressure above 6 bar. To ensure the rotation speed of back flush motor, to ensure the back flushing performance of AFU. 4. Check reagents. 1. Check if the indicator and buffer reagent exceed the expired date. 1 year after preparation for buffer reagent. 3 months after preparation for indicator reagent. 2. Press prime button, then press enter button to inject the reagent. 3. If the inject pipe is blocked, dredge it with the injector. 5. Start and stop system. Point 1. Start system. Point 2. Start ballast pumps. Point 3. System auto running. Point 4. Stop the system. Point 1. Start the system. 1. Click the Start button on Auto Control Mode interface. 2. Blower-on EDU would be started, and inlet and outlet valves would be opened. 3. Outlet valve of AFU would be opened, and a waiting ballast pump starting dialog banner would be shown on the top of control panel. Point 2. Start the ballast pump. 1. After the outlet valve of AFU is opened, start the ballast pump. 2. Booster pump and dosing pump would be started, and EDU begin to run. 3. The flow rate of main pipe and EDU would be adjusted automatically to rated range. Point 3. System auto running. 1. After a while, when the wind pressure, flow rate and other factors could reach the requirement, and there's no alert, the rectifier would output currents automatically. System could keep on auto-running. 2. Click the EDU detail button to check the running state of EDU and information of sensors. 3. Click the AFU detail button to check the running state of AFU and set as requirement. 4. Click the rectifier zone on upper left corner of the panel to check the running state of rectifier. 5. Click Record button to check the system running information. Point 4. Stop the system. 1. Click the stop button. 2. Stop the ballast pump. 3. After the ballast pump is stopped, rectifier would stop working, pumps would be stopped, and all valves would be closed automatically. After 10 minutes, blower would be stopped. 4. After the system is stopped, close the inlet and outlet valves of AFU, close the valves on sampling pipes of TRO and the air supply valves of sampling pump. Part 2. Deballasting Operation Procedure. Content: 1. Check valves. 2. Check air supply. 3. Check reagent. 4. Start and stop of the system. 1. Check the valves. Point 1. Switch main pipeline valves. Point 2. Switch the valves and neutralization pipes in ANU. Point 3. Switch the valves and sampling pipes of TRO. Point 1. Switch main pipeline valves. 1. The EDU and filters would not be used during deballasting. Only ANU would be in use. Filter inlet and outlet valves should be closed during deballasting. Point 2. Switch valves and neutralization pipes in ANU. Choose the neutralization pipe according to the deballasting mode. Open the outlet valves of metering pump and other related valves. Point 3. Switch valves and sampling pipes of TRO. 1. Choose the sampling pipe according to the deballasting mode. Open the sampling and backflow valves of TRO, which be used during deballasting. 2. In the case of the TRO used by both ballasting and deballasting process, then open the deballasting sampling and backflow valves of TRO and close the ballasting sampling and backflow valves. 2. Check air supply. 1. Open the air inlet valve of sampling pump which used during deballasting. Adjust the air pressure regulation filter to keep the air pressure at 2 to 3 bar. 2. Adjust the air pressure of sampling pump according to the actual conditions to ensure the sampling efficiency of TRO. 3. Check the reagent. During the deballasting process, besides the reagent of TRO, the ANU neutralization solution should be also inspected. 1. Check the preparation date of the solution, which should be reprepared if exceed 1 month. 2. Check the quantity of left solution. Prepare enough neutralization solution according to actual conditions. 4. Start and stop the system. Point 1. Start the system. Point 2. Start ballast pumps. Point 3. System auto running. Point 4. Stop system. Point 1. Start the system. 1. Enter the ballast interface after system power on. Choose required mode according to actual conditions. 2. Click the Start button on the ballast interface. Waiting ballast pump starting dialog banner would be shown on the top of control panel. Metering pump would be started, and electrical valves, if exist, will be opened. Point 2. Start the ballast pumps. Start the ballast pumps from the cargo control room. Point 3. System auto running. 1. After a while of ballast pump starting, the TRO change to test mode. System would be keep on auto running. 2. In first 10 minutes, the metering pump would work with maximum dosing quantity. After that, metering pump would self-regulate according to the measurement result of TRO. Point 4. Stop the system. 1. Click the stop button. 2. Stop ballast pumps. The metering pumps would stop and system would stop either. 3. After system is stopped, close the outlet valves of A and U. Close the valves on sampling pipes of TRO and the air supply valves of sampling pump.